was a World War II hero. His courageous speeches and great effort to support Great Britain during World War II was unmatched. He was involved in World War I as First Lord of Admiralty and in World War II as Great Britain's Prime Minister. Winston Churchill was born in 1874 in Marlborough, England. His family was very wealthy and famous. His father was a member of British Parliament. They lived at his grandfather's home, the Blenheim Palace, in Marlborough, England. At the age of 8, Winston was sent to boarding school. In 1887, Churchill was accepted into the prestigious Higher School, where he began learning military tactics. In 1893, Churchill was accepted into the Royal Military College. When he graduated, he was given commission as a cavalry officer. After graduating from the Royal Military College, Churchill went through 7 months of basic training and he was ready to see action.
Churchill was not only a soldier, but he also was a well-established writer. He soon became a war correspondent. He went to India, Sudan, and South Africa. He was captured in South Africa, but a month later he somehow escaped. He wrote all about these experiences in his books, such as The Story of the Malcolm Field Force, The River War, and London to Ladysmith via Portura. In 1911, Churchill was made the First Lord of Admiralty, which meant he was in charge of the British Navy. The praise for his work had soon changed during World War I. During World War I, he completely failed at the Dardanelles campaign. During the 1920s, Churchill was Secretary of State. In 1924, he became the Chancellor of the Equator Party. In 1939, Churchill again became First Lord of Admiralty. He encouraged people to prepare for war and eventually became popular with the British people.
Churchill was very successful in World War II, unlike World War I. Churchill did not start the war as Prime Minister. Neville Chamberlain was first Prime Minister, but in 1940 Churchill took over. Churchill led Britain in the fight against the Nazis. He was known for giving many inspirational speeches during World War II that would boost their morale and help people continue going during hard times. One of his most well-known speeches was Blood, Toil, Tears, and Sweat. Another one of Churchill's speeches, We Shall Fight Them on the Beaches, is probably one of the most defining speeches of the Second World War. This speech helped sustain people's morale after the Battle of Dunkirk had gone horribly wrong. He persuaded the U.S. to join the war, and he also got the Soviet Union to create an alliance with them, even though he extremely disliked the Communist Soviet Union. These forces joined together and were strong enough to defeat the Nazis.
After the war, he resigned from Prime Minister in 1945, but 6 years later he began his second term as Prime Minister. He, however, had to resign at the age of 80 due to failing health conditions. Winston Churchill died on January 24, 1965, at the age of 90.